Um, okay, greetings everybody. Greetings to Nigerians. How are you guys doing? Okay. I hope I meet you well today. All right. I made a promise a couple of months ago, I think sometime in November, that you people will wake up one day and discover that I've served these radio stations an invitation to court. And the time has come for me to begin to engage them. I've begun the journey to confront them. And it's a journey, okay, because I know what it took me the last time to confront them in Ikeja High Court, where they came and lied. They came to deny. All right, we'll go over that later. I'll give you the details of that later. I've begun the process to meet them. All right. Okay. I want to use the time between now till the time we get to court to explain a lot of things to you people, what is going on and where I'm coming from. Because all along, all you have heard all these years is what they told you. What you have heard is what they want you to hear. They never told you the truth. You were being manipulated. What you understand was happening is not at all what was happening. I'm going to explain exactly what is happening to you now so you can have clear understanding of what is happening and you can make better judgments. Everything that has come out from their mouth is a lie. And they told you those lies to manipulate you, to deceive you, so they could use you as tools to attack me. And I'm going to explain everything. I'm going to break everything down for you guys to understand. Okay? I want you to understand something. I'm not doing this to show power. I know they are trying to give you guys the impression that I am trying to show power because you hear them a lot of talking about things like that. All those things are lies, they are propaganda, they are deceiving you people. It's very, very important that this thing happens. It has to happen. I have to confront them. Okay? And nothing in this world is going to stop it. Nothing in this world will stop it. Not even death. I will confront them. Okay? When I started pursuing these people, you wouldn't even believe it. When I started pursuing them was in 2010. That was the very first time I called the police on this matter. You understand? Until I realized that they had put me on some radio stations. Nobody told me anything about me being on radio stations. I found out by myself. And when I confirmed what was going on, I initiated the first lawsuit in 2013, Faaji FM, because Faaji FM was actually more active in defaming me and orchestrating the attacks. So I filed a case against Faaji FM in 2013, and it took me 6 years to confront them in court. 6 years of obstruction, of trying to prevent me from meeting them face to face. Remember, I told you that I found out this was going on. Nobody told me it was going on. Till this day, nobody has told me this is going on. I know that over the years, they have made you people think that I and them are engaged in a battle, in an exchange back and forth. That was not what was happening. That was not what was happening. These people are actually hiding from me. They are hiding from me. And they found a way to use the public as cover by telling the public to keep quiet. Okay? I am not engaged with them in a back and forth. I was never engaged with them in the back and forth. You have to understand what is actually happening. Okay? I will not engage with them in an exchange. I was trying to get them to come out from hiding. I was trying to get the public to force them to come out from hiding. There was no time we had a sit down. There was no time we had a meeting. There was no time we had an exchange. We don't have history between us. The only time we met eye to eye was when I confronted them. And when I confronted them, they denied, they lied. They told me they never spoke about me. They don't broadcast about me. They don't know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, they are hiding from me and they are using you as cover, telling you to keep quiet. Anytime they tell you not to talk to me, they are manipulating you. They are using you as cover. Which means that if I go to them today, which I'm working on, if I confront them once again in court, they are going to deny that they know me. They're going to deny that they said what they said. They will deny that they told the public what they told you people. And they expect you to lie for them. They've done it before. Like I just told you, we met in 2019 at Ikeja High Court. where they told the court that they don't know what I'm talking about, they don't know me. All right? Okay, so having said that, I just want to clarify a few things. I want you to understand what is actually happening. Number one, I'm not in communication with any of the radio stations, with Faaji FM or Radio Lagos. I know that they are trying to make you think they're communicating with me and they are talking to me and they're telling me things and I'm refusing to respond. It's not true. I'm not in communication with them. For instance, I believe that they may have told you that they have sent a message to me. This is what I'm hearing, that they've sent a message to me for me to meet them or for me to meet with somebody. One, there's no letter that they sent to me. They placed no call. There's no communication. Even if they told you that they sent a town bearer to my place, they did not. I did not hear anything. If they told you that they sent me, they made a broadcast on the radio stations, I did not hear anything. I wouldn't even respond to that. Okay? They know what to do. They know the right thing to do. They are supposed to be a corporate organization, but obviously they are not. Even with the way they behave, they are not. When I invited them to court in 2013, we sent them a letter. I did not go to my backyard to shout, to invite them. We sent them a letter. Then let them take their lives seriously. Let them take their business seriously. Let them send me a letter inviting me for a talk. Like I told you, they don't invite me, I'll serve them a summons to court. And I'm working on that now. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be moved though. You may hear them laugh and talk and bragado and all those kind of things. That is what they do. When we confront them, they will say they never said anything. Basically, they are cowards. Okay? Now, that is one. Number two, there's no fight between me and these people. There has never been any fight. There's no history. There was no disagreement between me and them to warrant a fight. And if you read my blogs, you realize that I never said anything about fighting. Every time I come out to say I want to meet them, just like I'm saying now, they will go and tell their audience that I want to fight, that I want to fight the Yorubas. They are manipulating them to put them on a war footing. And this was how they have been able to obstruct this meeting engagement I've been trying to create, this opportunity to meet them. For instance, in court, when we filed the case against them, they go behind to close the case. So when I get to court, I'll be told that they've closed the case. They will tell me that I was the one that closed the case. I never closed any case. They did that a number of times. Same thing at the police station. When I filed petitions against them, they will go there to the archive room where petitions are stored to steal my petition. Are you getting me? So they are trying to prevent that engagement. That's what is happening. So the only way this will happen successfully is if the public is involved. You need to understand that you are being manipulated. You need to understand that you are being used. You are being used as tools. They are insulting your intelligence. They are disrespecting you constantly. Number three, one of the things that the radio stations have said, and they go about it as though it is true, is that I abuse the Yoruba people. Okay? And this has been the reason why I've been warning a lot of people over the years not to allow this become a precedence, because if it becomes a precedence, they will do the same thing to other people, okay? Especially if you're of a certain demography. Now, they came up and told the public that I abused the Yorubas and claimed that was the reason why they were doing what they were doing. So much that they sent people to my house to vandalize my property. They organized people to break into my house to steal. Do you understand? They've been carrying out several different kinds of attacks at my place. All right? This is my generator in another man's house, my next door neighbor's house, kept in their backyard. That is one of the incidents. This is another guy who broke into my house in 2015. This is what they've been doing. They claim they were fighting. They claim that it's a tribal war between me and them. There was no fighting between me and them, like I told you before. And there was no time I abused the Yorubas. They manufactured a lie for the purpose of destroying my business. You understand? There's a reason why they attacked me. I'm going to tell you what that reason is at the end of this thing. When they started telling the public that I abused the Yorubas, at that particular period, there was a Yoruba man living in my house. Do you understand? And when I found out that they were telling the public that I abused the Yorubas, I went to confront them to ask them what was going on. They told me they never said anything like that. Do you understand? I'll give you the details of how I confronted them. I have the video for it. The first place I went to was my neighbor, my immediate neighbor, right across my apartment. So this is what they do. They are liars, which I've always told you this, that they are liars. And that brings us to the fourth thing. They are pathological liars. Anything that comes out from their mouth is a lie. It doesn't matter what they say to you. Don't believe anything that comes out of their mouth. Nothing that comes out of their mouth is good. They are pathological liars. Let me give you an example. In 2003, so you know how long this has been going on. I moved my family into a new apartment somewhere close to Ishaga. These pathological liars went and told the public that I was living with my mother. The house was in my name. I was the one paying the bills. I was the one furnishing the house. They went and told the public that my mother is the one feeding me. That's what they do. This is how they tell lies. Do you understand? They even went further and told people, I was in my 20s, early 20s at that time. They started telling people that I was 55 years old. This is what they do. They are always telling lies. Today, they tell people I have no job. And they've been saying that since as far as 2001. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand though. They've been telling the public that I have no job and that I am a dependent. They call it onilere. But what they were doing actually, when they tell people I have no job, they will go behind to my office to try to get me fired. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing. They are pathological liars. Today, they've grown to a stage where they even have access to my phone. They have devices and software that they use to hack into my phone to find out who my clients are and go behind me to try to destroy whatever relationship or whatever business I have with that client. I'm going to give you the full details. I want to just let you know that these people are pathological liars. And when they are caught, they will default to Ombu Yoruba, which is a lie that they invented. They are always telling lies. Lying is their forte, so much that they even sent people to me, people who are supposed to be my friends. They sent them to me to deceive me. They sent them to me to tell me I was hallucinating. They sent them to me to tell me that the voices that I'm hearing from Faaji FM and Radio Lagos and the other radio stations who were defaming me in the state, they said there were voices in my head and those things did not exist. They said that I was hallucinating. They offered me financial support to take me to Yaba Psychiatric Hospital for treatment for hallucinations. We are dealing with prolific pathological liars, always telling lies. Everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. Now you're going to give them an opportunity to present the facts that they have. They have access to my phone, and they've told the public that I'm an onilere, that I beg for money, that I'm a dependent. They have evidence. We will give them an opportunity to present it in court very soon. Guess what they're going to say when we get there? They are going to lie. We didn't say anything. We don't know anything. We never made any broadcast about him. And they are going to be hoping that the public will lie for them. They're going to be hoping that you will lie for them. This is what they've been doing. So the next point is this. If they told you that they have been sending for me and I've refused to respond, they've been sending messages to me and I've refused to engage them, because I heard something on one of the radio stations. They said that they gave me an offer, I refused to receive it. We are dealing with people who are liars. They are always telling lies. There's nothing coming out of their mouths that is true. They've not sent me any letter. They've not sent me any SMS. There's no phone call. There's no message. There's nothing. In spite of them even saying that, if I engage them today, they will say they never said something like that. They are always telling lies. And they are hoping that the public will lie for them. They are hoping that you will lie for them. So if they've told you that they invited me for talks, it is a lie. I received no communication from these people. I have never, ever received communication from Faaji FM, Radio Lagos, or the clerics behind them. I have never received. Point number 5, ladies and gentlemen, or is it point number 6? They are not going to stop the attacks. No matter what they tell you, they will never stop. It doesn't matter how long it takes. They will never stop the attacks. So if they're telling you shake pele pele, they're not going to stop. As they're saying that to you on radio stations, they are using my neighbors to hack into my phone. They are using my neighbors to monitor my house. They are still doing it till today. So if they're telling you they want to shake pele pele, and they want to stop. It is a lie. They are always telling lies. You must remember that. They are always telling lies. There's no shake pele pele. If you are going to shake pele pele, let us meet face to face. If there's going to be a resolution to this issue that has been going on for over 21 years, there has to be a discussion between me and them. So far, there's no communication, there's no engagement, there's no invitation, there's nothing. So if they told you they invited me, it is a lie. They are not going to stop the attacks. The only way this attack will stop is for me to confront them face to face. And my family has to be involved. There's a reason for that. In the next 50 years from now, they still will not stop. It doesn't matter what they tell you. They will not stop. So if they're telling you that they have stopped and they want to shake pele pele, they want to apologize, it's a lie. They're not going to stop. Point number 8 is this. They have access to my phone. They monitor my phone, find out who my clients are, then go behind me to the clients to destroy whatever business I'm having with the client. They are still doing it today. I've had like two very, very fruitful engagements in the past 2 weeks. I was contacted by the potential clients and they promised they will get back to me. They never got back to me. And this is a recurring thing that I began to notice since 2011 when they gained access to my phone. All right? Before the Muslim clerics got access to my phone, they announced it. I heard it. They announced it from the mosques. I heard it clearly. I heard what they said. And I'm going to quote what they said verbatim. What they said was that they want to find out where I'm getting money from and that everybody will see where I'm getting money from because they were lying to the public that I had no money and that I was begging for money. So they wanted to find out where I was getting money from. When they finally got access to this device and they could access my phone, they found out I was getting money from legitimate business. They now began to move to destroy that business. And that's what they are doing till today. So getting access to my phone is one of the most potent weapons they've ever deployed against me. That has to come to an end. I know how it's going to come to an end. All I need is to engage them in court. So ladies and gentlemen of this great country, it's time to wrap it up here so the video does not become longer than this. All right? These are just a few points that I want to clarify. There are still more which I will give you in the next video, okay? So please remember this. This is exactly what is happening. And that is why it has taken so long. It has taken 21 years. I think about 23 years now this has been happening. Every single day of it. It now has to come to an end. Enough of it. Enough. Don't let them deceive you any further. They've been deceiving you for many years. They don't have a case at all. I want you to understand that. They don't have a case against me. I know what they've been telling you. And I know that they've been talking about calling big names. The big names that they've been calling is to protect themselves because they've been committing crimes. They've been trying to embed themselves with the political elite for their own protection. They have been committing crimes. All the time that I've met them, they had nothing to say. So they don't have a case. Don't let them deceive you that they have something. They don't have a case. What they have been doing all these years is obstructing me, trying to prevent me from engaging them. All the times that I've met them, they went to jail, just like this young man. All the times that I've met them, they went to jail. All right? Don't let them deceive you. They don't have a case. They have nothing to say. They have nothing to offer. You gave them an opportunity from 2013 to 2019. Go to court, present what you have. They came to court and said they don't know me. They had nothing to present. And I've told you many times, the garbage they've been presenting to you people, they can only present to the street to manipulate the street because they think the street is simple. They think you are simple. They cannot bring that crap to court. Don't be moved by their calling of big names. If they claim that I did something wrong, come and meet me face to face. Stop calling big names. Does it make sense? If you say you found a man who had an affair with a minor, you go and meet him straight. Why are you calling big names? Is that how we run things in this country? You don't call big names. So all those big names that we are calling is just for their protection. They were committing crimes. And they were emboldening the public, the people who they were sending to my home to commit crimes. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. May God bless you all.